From the return of our enemy, load shedding, to DA receiving backlash over claiming credit for the scrapped VAT hike, these are the stories that made headlines today. I am Zandile Khumalo, and we lead your daily news wrap with these stories. Now, Eskom has implemented Stage 2 blackout. The power utility says the higher than expected demand for electricity and the loss of generation units has placed the system under strain. Eskom says extensive plant maintenance is also behind this implementation. Stage 2 load shedding is expected to remain effective from 4 p.m. today until 5 a.m. tomorrow. The country was last hit by blackouts 5 weeks ago on March 19. The power utility also warns of a potential return of blackouts as temperatures drop and energy consumption increases. In your politics news, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has cut his visit to South Africa short. This follows after his country was hit by a missile attack. Zelensky was hosted by President Cyril Ramaphosa at the Union buildings to deepen diplomatic ties with South Africa. Ramaphosa also held separate calls with both the US President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin to discuss the Russia-Ukraine peace process.
I had an opportunity to speak to President Trump yesterday, or this morning rather, to discuss the peace process in Ukraine. We both agreed that the war should be brought to an end as soon as possible to prevent further death and destruction. President Trump and I also agreed to meet soon to address the various other matters regarding our relations between South Africa and the United States. We both spoke about the need to foster good relations between our two countries. Earlier in the week, I had a call with President Vladimir Putin, where we both committed to work together towards a peaceful resolution of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. South Africa stands ready to continue to support all credible as well as inclusive multilateral efforts at achieving a just and sustainable comprehensive peace. And we call upon all parties, both Russia and Ukraine, to ensure that there is a comprehensive ceasefire, an unconditional ceasefire, so that discussions and negotiations can start between the two countries.
In your courts, former President Jacob Zuma's bid to remove State Prosecutor Billy Downer from his arms deal corruption trial has been dismissed. Judge Nkosinathi Qhili at the Pietermaritzburg High Court ruled that there is no compelling reason to grant this leave of appeal. Zuma argued that Downer was biased and his presence compromised the fairness of the trial. Zuma and the French company Thales are facing multiple charges, including corruption, fraud, money laundering, and racketeering. And finally, staying onto your politics stories now, political parties within and outside the GNU have welcomed Treasury's decision to scrap the proposed VAT increase. But some, like the Patriotic Alliance Deputy President Kenny Kunene, have lashed out the DA for taking credit. Kunene labeled the DA's conduct as hypocritical.
The Democratic Alliance waking up this morning after seeing the statement of the minister and claiming victory is quite hypocritical, because they have never rejected the VAT increase at the beginning. Instead, they tried to use it to privatize what South Africans own. They tried to use it to get positions in the GNU.
This is your ENCA Daily News Wrap. For more on these stories, visit enca.com. Follow ENCA on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Do share your thoughts with us. Until tomorrow.